Welcome to 12 Days of Creating Christmas Edition. If you are returning, I'm so excited you are here. And if you are new, I'm Kristen. I'm the creator behind Simply Joy by Kristen. And we have been doing a series where I had an inspiration basket and I've been pulling one item each time and creating it into something Christmassy. And I just said one item, and the last one, I think I took out 4. So anyways, let's get started and let's pick our inspiration out for today. Can you believe we are on day 6 of this series? And I finally pulled those wood shoes. Have you been waiting for them? They were one of the very first items that I set aside months ago for this series. And I'm going to be honest, I wasn't sure if I wanted to commit to anything because I didn't want to ruin them. I envisioned them to be a springy garden one, but we are going to go Christmas because it's the Christmas season. I first painted them with vintage linen by DIY Paint. I only did one coat. Then I sealed it with liquid patina before I chose the transfers. I went back and forth of whether I should paint, if I should decoupage, and I just decided that the Yuletide transfers from last year, I know, I'm sorry. I don't know if you can find them, but anyways, they had beautiful holly garlands and swags and poinsettias, and I cut out ones that I thought would go with it. I didn't have enough to mirror each one, but I think that they still go together, and I'm just pulling one of the strands around the back of the heel. I have one in the front. Now let's move on to the second one, or is this still the first one? They kind of both go together. So anyways, I think we are still on the first one. Anyways, I do want to point out a couple things when we get to the second shoe. Okay, now we're on shoe 2. I picked a beautiful swag for one side. You'll see it in a little bit. But I wanted to show that I needed more and I was running out of options. And you can use a wreath as not a wreath. And so that's what I did here. I kind of gave it a curve cut when I cut it, and it was perfect. I used it in a couple spots and it filled in that gap because I decided I wanted these shoes to have a lot of transfers, and I love the look. Now I'm sealing them again with liquid patina. If you're wondering why it's in that crazy container, it was left over from a workshop I did, and I didn't want to contaminate my larger container, so this is what I've been using. And then if you know me, and it's the Christmas season, I'm going to add some sort of gold accent, probably. This time I chose Rub and Buff, but I have a favorite gold paint pen that I can use too. But I really tried not to go overboard here. I think the most that I did was actually on the bottom. And I just thought with it being a white shoe, it can get scuffed and all of that. And so I just thought by adding it on the bottom, that would help disguise it. So this is what we originally started with, and enjoy the after pictures. Since we are halfway through, I thought this was a perfect time to add a few items. Not a lot, just a few. A cookie cutter, a book, and of course the rounds that I used the other day. There was some left over. I can't wait to keep going. I hope you'll join me for the next one in 2 days. I'm here every even day all the way up to Christmas Eve. And friend, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I hope you're enjoying this series as much as I am, and it means so much when you leave me those encouraging words in the comments, and I will see you next time.